what's going on, Aries? How are you? Aries, thank you guys so much for being here. I already appreciate just how much, you guys support the channel. Thanks so much for y'all's likes, y'all's shares, your subscribes, your comments, all of that. I really, really appreciate all the love. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is going to be your official February love reading for 2020. All right. So the messages could resonate to Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They also may resonate to a cross watcher here who is watching on behalf of an Aries. All right. Now, the intentions in these messages are for those of you who already have someone in your heart space, whether you're with this person currently, involved already, or if, you and this person are no longer involved and, it's already run its course with this particular person. If that person is still resonating to your heart space and you have brought them here to this reading, then this reading could be for you as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what energies are going to be coming forth for you guys in February of 2020. Sorry, I'm a little late, but nonetheless, we are here. If the messages don't resonate to you, then, don't worry. Just check back a little bit later and see how things have played out, okay? So first, we're going to go ahead and pull from our Signs from Spirit, which is a love oracle. It's going to give us a little bit of insight as to what Spirit is trying to show us about this particular person or this relationship. Things that you may need to pay attention to, okay? Or maybe things you already things that you're already noticing, okay? All right, so let us understand what we need to see for Aries. Let's go ahead and get a couple of more shuffles in before I ask Spirit for our message. Oh, all right. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. I'm going to go ahead and ask for our message here for Aries. What is a sign? What is something that you're trying to get them to see? There's way too many cards, Spirit. I need one card, please. What are you trying to get Aries to see? What are you trying to get Aries to pay attention to? All right. All right. So the card that we have to pop out here is Flame. All right. Eternity. So, I get a very romantic vibe here with this Aries. I do. This is February, so of course Valentine's Day is this month. There may be a lot of candles being placed everywhere. You may be showing like gestures just to let this person know that, they're your like eternal flame. All right. But more so, it may also be where this person is showing you that very same energy. Okay. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion here in this situation. All right. Whether it's still an ongoing situation or whether the situation is already over. Okay. There's still a fire that burns. All right. There's still passion that is held between you guys. All right. You guys still hold a flame to each other. All right. That's really interesting. We're going to go ahead and pull from our Mystic Moon Oracle deck for the Twin Flame Oracle, rather, just to get us, and excuse me, I can't talk, just so that we can see maybe what is working for the good in this relationship. Okay, what is the benefit here in this relationship? What actually makes this relationship feel like a good thing here? All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What is actually working good here for this relationship? What energy is here that actually works for the betterment between the relationship? Can I have one card, please? Okay. So we had a couple cards fall out. The first card here is action. All right. So someone definitely likes to take charge. Someone likes to take initiative. The other card here is new direction. Ooh, yes. So what I'm feeling the most here with this energy, we have action and we have new direction. So what I'm feeling the most here with this energy, Aries, is I'm feeling like whoever this person is, this also could be you as well, but there's very much so this energy where you know, okay, so like you had been going down one path, and then now you've been led to a different path. You've decided to take action and go down a new path here. I feel like maybe this flame, this candle that they hold for you or that you hold for them, I feel like it's a little bit not conventional. Like not everybody really understands it. That's what I'm feeling here. But I do feel like whoever is dealing with like opposition from the outside about what's going on in the relationship, like whoever's dealing with that opposition here, they make a conscious effort, honestly, to try to avoid it or try to ignore it. I mean, and they still put like the action that they put is going back into the relationship because they've identified you as the direction that they want to go in. Okay, so yeah, definitely. Like I said, there's a lot of fire here in this relationship. Like there's someone here. I definitely feel as though someone is even willing to, go against what their family says. Maybe even go against tradition, right? And I mean, I'm not even going to pretend like, sometimes we end up in relationships where the other person's family just does not like you, either because of, various things, your race, your religion, your sex, you know, your sexual orientation, just whatever, right? But this person is saying, whatever, I'm not, the old way hasn't worked for me. The old direction I was going hasn't worked for me. I want to, someone has showed me love here and I want to go and place and put all of my activity there. Let's go ahead and pull from our Twin Flame Shadows deck, and we're going to get a little bit of insight into maybe some lessons here in this relationship, maybe some challenges, okay? All right, let's shuffle one more time and then we'll ask Spirit for our message. Oh, all right, Spirit. That was way too many. That was literally half the deck. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Please allow us to see. What is the challenge here in the relationship? What is the lesson, the overall lesson here? Okay. So the card that we have is manipulation. Interesting. Oh, one thing that I do want to point out, like in this card, we have, these candles, and then this is a whole nother deck. But in this deck, we also see these same candles down here. So really, what this really feels like to me, though, Aries, is Aries, some of you could be participating in some spiritual arts to maybe, encourage the relationship. Or Aries, if it's not you, then, it's the other person, right? It possibly even could be someone outside of the relationship is practicing some sort of spiritual art that will encourage the relationship to move forward, or to encourage the ebbs and flows in this relationship. That's the energy that I feel here for manipulation. I feel like this energy may have, like if you've known this person for a long time, I feel like this energy may have come in like around Halloween time, where you started to feel that up until this point. Maybe that's when things kind of started to have issues, right? There's rituals, candle lightings. The funny thing about it is that one thing that I wanted to say earlier with this eternity card here is maybe someone has lit, maybe someone like has an ongoing flame that's like lit for you, maybe to keep them in your energy. Maybe you do that as well. Okay. I don't feel like it's anything too deep. I just feel like it's just some sort of ritual that someone does just to kind of try to, to encourage the connection to go or to continue. Okay. But on the other end of that, there is some of you that may be dealing with a situation where someone may be using these same techniques to possibly, create issues within the relationship as well. All right. So it can work both ways depending on, who you're here about. All right. But just know that, see, and the reason, okay, thank you, Spirit. The reason why that manipulation comes up here and the challenge of it all is because, to be honest with you, like for some of you, it's like the manipulation, the manipulation tactics, whether it was, any rituals performed or any spiritual arts that were performed, like it just wasn't needed. It wasn't needed. And the reason why it wasn't needed was because this other person was always going to make the choice to love you anyway. Okay. All right. So like Spirit is trying to pull the message out here. So, all right, so we have two messages here from our Twin Flame Messages deck. This is going to give us a little bit of insight as to, what needs to be said, what hasn't been said between both parties, maybe what someone is thinking. We actually have two messages pop out here. The first one that we have to pop out is being apart has been life-changing for me. The other message here is I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. All right. So listen, yes, I do feel like there has been some manipulation that has caused the relationship to kind of come to an end. It's really feeling like there may have been some outside manipulation. Now, manipulation doesn't necessarily have to be like, spiritualism or spiritual rituals or anything like that. Like this could be also, words, certain actions, that people took or said, to influence the actions in the future of something else. Okay. But all in all, it was unneeded because this person was always going to come to you. But being apart, if you're not dealing with this person right now, being apart is life changing for me, and I have never forgotten you. I have never forgotten you, even though you think that I have. What I'm okay. Yes, 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 yes. Aries. Oh, Aries. Listen. Spirit is talking to me. What's happened here is it's the other person, Aries. It's this other person that is really, really, really like they have you on their mind. They have you on their heart. Right here, I can see why this is in the middle now because what happened to us was you kind of had to take action and take a new direction. Okay, you're flying back. You're not flying forward, but you had to take a new direction. All right. Even though you love this person was, the candle to your light, right? Like you had to take a new direction because you didn't want to feel manipulated. You didn't want to feel controlled. Maybe you didn't want to feel boxed in, some of you. All right. But understand that this person is saying that being apart has been life changing for me. They miss you. Okay. They haven't forgotten about you. They still light a candle for you so that they don't forget about you, as I was saying earlier. Okay. So definitely strong vibes of that. All right. But all in all, the relationship was actually really good, or the relationship is actually really headed in a new direction. I mean, in a good direction, and it could head in a good direction. That's also a new direction. All right. So try to stay away from, manipulation tactics. All right, Aries, if that's you doing that. But if that's not you putting out any manipulation tactics, Aries, then you may just want to watch out for any manipulation tactics or understand that, is this person trying to manipulate me right now? Because if they are, then of course, you can't stand for that, of course. But just know that if you do decide to leave, they're going to say, dang, like, I miss Aries for real. So this definitely feels like this reading is really for the cross watcher. If there's a cross watcher here watching for Aries, this definitely feels like this is your message. Okay, I really feel like you have a Aries on your heart, on your mind, and yeah, you may have done a couple of things to, influence the way you wanted the relationship to go, but it really backfired. It really backfired. And now, you may want a second chance, or at least, you light a candle in this person's memory, and not because, something bad happened to them, but just because it's just they affected you in such a deep level. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some tarot. get one more shuffle and then we'll ask Spirit for our messages. All right, Spirit. I do need 5 cards to go ahead and provide us our message for Aries, and as it involves their love life with the person that they've come here for. All right. So we got our first 3 cards. Two of Swords, King of Wands, and then in the middle here, the Chariot. Okay. All right. Can I have 2 more cards, please? It's way too many cards, Spirit. Just 2 more, please. All right. 1 second. All right, here we go. So 3 cards actually fell out, and we'll take them. So then now we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So listen, right in the middle here of the reading, what I'm seeing here is this Chariot, okay? This Chariot to me is very much symbolic of this new direction, all right? So this new way that things can go. And it's gonna go. Trust me, with that Chariot energy there, it's gonna go. Now this King of Wands energy here is definitely could be you, okay? Could be you here as this Queen of Wands energy as well. With this King and Queen together on the table, I do feel like this definitely is symbolic of, like, you know, a really deep relationship between 2 people who have really have things like established, okay? Or you could. Well, anyways, with the 2 of Swords and this King of Wands, there's really, like, I feel like there's really, like, multiple strategies. There's multiple ways that you could really go about, you know, handling how you feel here in this relationship. And you really are just kind of at an impasse as to how you want to do it, all right? Because at the end of the day, you know, we do see this 5 of Pentacles energy, which tells me that there is a lack of something. And then we have this 9 of Swords, which is telling me that you're worried that that lack is never going to, you know, replenish. Like, you know, like whatever you're missing out of, I feel like you're afraid that you're never gonna find it here in this relationship again. Okay. Now I do feel like with the Queen of Wands here, listen, with the Queen of Wands, this is what is letting me know something. The Queen of Wands here is letting me know that the relationship is still meant to be. There's still this person, like I've been saying before, they admire you so much. Like, you know, and it's like with the King and the Queen here, what I'm feeling mostly is like, because, okay, Aries, you may be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Scorpio. I mean, sorry, well, maybe a Scorpio, but an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. And I just had a brain fart when it came to my signs. But anyways, the both of you probably admire each other. All right. Very much so. And I do see that. I do see that. I see the want to be with each other, but it's like at all costs. Is someone wants to be with you so much that they are open to any, you know, they're open to even, you know, manipulate things a little bit, but they don't have to, though. They really don't have to, because all that manipulation is going to do is going to end up just kind of pushing the other person aside with that 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And it's just, you know, I feel like it's funny how stuff like comes out on the side that it relates to. Like, because now with this 9 of Swords, did I say Wands earlier? Sorry. With this 9 of Swords, it just feels like, you know, this person they have you in their mind. They have you in their heart. They can't sleep. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Having you not in my life has been life-changing for me. Being apart from you has been life-changing for me. And it's like, yeah, because they realized that they really didn't even have to do all the things that they did to keep you. You were going to stay regardless because that's where you wanted to be. But in doing so, it was kind of like overkill. All right. Let's go ahead and pull from our romance angels so I can go ahead and give you a little bit of advice before I get you out of here. I feel like something is coming towards you too, Aries, okay? So like if this is a situation that you are already out of with this person, I feel like they could be coming back to you, or something else is coming to you. Some sort of fire sign could be coming to you. I feel like you're definitely going to be looking at them like, oh, that's where I want to go, you know? That's the direction I want to go. All right. Now, for those of you who are still involved with this, I feel like this definitely doesn't mean that the relationship is over. It just means that you need to take a look and to see, like, you need to look at this other person's actions. Okay. You know, they still love you. They really do love you. And I can see that you really do love them. But you need to look at their actions, though. Okay. Because they may be doing things that they don't necessarily have to do to keep you, possibly because they just really don't know. It may not have been expressed yet with that Two of Swords there, too. Okay. All right, Spirit can get a little bit more. Oh, all right. Spirit wants to give the advice. So, children, your love life is being affected by children. So, Aries, you may have a child with this person. You may have multiple children with this person. Or, there just maybe just children thrown in, maybe like a blended family situation going on, possibly. Didn't have to be. Okay. But definitely, of course, when it comes to children being involved, there's just a lot to consider there as well. Maybe the children could be being used as a manipulation tactic to kind of hold you in place, especially if you've bonded to those children. And it's like they're using the children as a manipulation tactic. Okay. But like I said, any manipulation put into this relationship for either positive or negative is going to backfire. Okay. This relationship has what it takes to really, really work. You guys can really, really come together. You guys are united, all right? And this relationship either has or it had what it takes to make it work, all right? But manipulation is going to kill it all right? Manipulation tactics are going to backfire and it's going to screw everything up, or that's what has screwed everything up, all right? So let me know how this works out in the comment box below. Of course, you already know I appreciate all of the likes, the shares, the subscribes, of course, and definitely the comments. Like, keep the comments coming. Keep the comments coming. Blow the comment box like up. Like, I love all the comments that you guys give. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can just email me at luminantlibrattarot@gmail.com. All the information about the readings will be in the description box below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can. My Cash App and my PayPal information is also in the description box below. All right. So, Aries, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. All right. However, I will be back soon. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, Aries.